Now, we need for me to do physical things and pretend that maybe I have a chance to hit at some point in my life again. I've lost count. I don't even know what I'm doing. I didn't do that in cadence or anything, so I think I ended up doing like 7. I'm a horrible person, unable to hold myself to my own standards. Well, this is interesting. Am I dead yet? Green Goblin. Okay, hold on. Twitch Patty's showing. No. Your ooh is becoming a blue ooh. Please remove faster. Since we know they can remove diagonally, I'll remove that now. I was to Chewu for a few months. My friends didn't appreciate it, told me to change my name to learn anything else, so I did. Now I'm back to my OG name. His OG name of Tachewu. Ah! Stop it. We're not ready for the flood. We don't have any arcs or anything built yet. Please remove the pieces of wood that are in the way still. It's almost like if I was just smart and removed some of the water from up here, it'd be an easier time. How did water end up in there, I wonder? Oh, because I did the 7s, didn't I? There you go, that'll buy me time. Am I already trying to remove this one? Is he trying to remove the one he's on? What is he doing? He somehow removed the one that he was on. That takes some skill. All right, that has been cleared to the right, which means I can finally get rid of this upstairs, which is really the big thing I was worried about. Field construction floor. I need to cover all of this, like right now, with obsidian blocks. Quick, before the water consumes us all. There we go. Get rid of that. RNG read Eldritch as he's the one who redeemed the points. Oh, because I screwed that up earlier? All right. Now that I think I've got this under control, is there anything I'm forgetting? Do one last sweep across just to see if there's a thing. There is one still. How is there still one there? Is there a dead body on the wall? What is that? Right, they're doing the floor. The water is rushing. The water is rushing. Taking room for my hunting supplies. I'm still on that. Who was I again? We have a Tuchulu, which I did do. I didn't mark that as complete. And we have an Eldritch. All right, Eldritch. I can't spell your name right. Eldritch is very strong, but he is quite clumsy. Eldritch likes bismuthinite, gold, tanzanite, warthog tooth, anaconda bone, the color dark chestnut, 8-sided prisms, leather armor grates, and the sound of the flute of amethyst. When possible, he prefers to consume sand pear cider and raspberries. He absolutely detests rats. He has amazing memory, a great feel for social relationships, and ability to read emotions fairly well, good creativity, and a feel for music. He has a meager kinesthetic sense, little linguistic ability, and very bad analytical abilities. He dreams of crafting a masterwork someday. Secondary thought while I'm on it, where the hell are my turkey doors? And Z animals, what are my turkey numbers at? All right, no, I don't want to butcher them. Female kids can go up to 10. Male kids can go up to 10. Female adults can go up to 6. Male adults can be at 3. That is what I want to do. So I want to remove the butcher orders and then let it reclass from there because I want them to live. But right now we don't need any. We don't need them to be pet pass. None of those need to be pet passable. Maybe the one in the middle. And now we have more poults. All right, let us assign all the little poults to the room. I thought they auto-assigned to their parents' thing, but I'm guessing because they're not doing that they don't. Now we have plenty of turkeys to lay all the damn eggs we want. Let's go back to the room of I'm screwing everything up. Oh my God, it's not dangerous terrain. You just need to learn to move with a purpose. I kind of legit hate you. Move better. Move more betterer. All right, that'll eat the water for a bit. Now down here, they're doing that. What I'm wanting is, for right now, this will fill all the way up to this level. So there needs to be a wall on the right, and I need a quick release on the left. It's kind of my big issue right now, is I don't have a quick release system. So part of what I'm needing to do is this is where I was going to be doing a floodgate. This is going to have a quick release system from here back into the waterfall system if I need it. Which this has all gone very, very not well. Where's the floodgate? Because I'm a man that does things with floodgates. Let none question my floodgateitude. Remove you. They live. I just figured he needed to take care of the water first. So redeem the points, check my dwarf's level of uselessness. Test your time. That one I will do in a little bit. You are right. That needs to kind of maybe be its second thing that was supposed to be-ish, but I didn't specify it. Eldritch, you are in the military. You have some brewing skills and some stone crafting. However, you have killed 38 goblins and 2 humans with the world's worst agility and no weapon skills whatsoever. You kind of just were near them and they died. We don't understand what you did or how you did it, but somehow 40 sentient creatures can attribute you as the cause of their death in the afterlife. And no one knows how or why, and nobody wants to ask. Because they fear that they too will end up learning John Wick's secret. And if you learn John Wick's secret, you can never live. Oh, I put some water down there. Oh well. There's not an item blocking the site, you are a moron. Why are there bolts blocking the site? No longer totally useless. Aren't you the master of the quick release? What? Still a boss though. You cause other creatures around you to kill themselves. It's like that depressed robot. Okay. Now this is what I now wish to do. That'll be a fortification. That'll be the thing. Which means that needs to be smooth while I am here. Really, I ordered way too much shit to get done in an area where water is coming through. I probably shouldn't have done this until it was like winter and the water's not moving. Because that would have made way more sense. Ah! Really, just everything I've done with this uwu room has been a horrible, horrible travesty against nature itself. Of course, damn stone was located, you utter moron. You're digging below the uwu. Everyone knows there's damn stone below an uwu. That's what happens. If there's uwu, there's dampness. I know what I said. You mean Rimmer? He's Arnold Rimmer. Without him, life would be much grimmer. He's handsome, trim, and no one slimmer. Cause I forget the next line. Something's name isn't Rimmer. That's a great show. I love Dwarf Fortress. Not Dwarf Fortress. Red Dwarf. Dwarf is in the name, though. Can I have a mediocre bedroom with a statue of a fist in it? I feel the need to request something to honor my dwarf's killing ability. All right, I will get to that. Why have we stopped digging? I don't understand. Why did we stop digging? The fuck? Oh, the water's back. Kind of moron has water going through where their dwarves are. Why is there a frog on my cliff? Why is there a frog on the cliff? How is there a frog on that cliff? There's just a frog on the cliff now. If we don't get rid of that frog soon, we're gonna get Alex Jones up in here. He's gonna start screaming at me. Get out of here. Why is there a frog on my cliff? Build floodgate? Floodgate. Now there needs to be another secure lever with which to do the uwu room. The uwu room's secure lever shall be off of a hall that goes this way. Separate from the main uwu. Oh wait, we'll do it shorter. We don't want anything to disturb the beauty of the uwu. Uwu room is best room? Uh-oh, the water's back. Oh no, that's just what was left over from before. All right, did he build up? What is this? Why are there splints on the ground? Who is throwing splints on the ground? Okay, cool, I guess. That's just something we know how to live with. Build, trap, lever. We're almost done with the release system. Obsidian mechanism. Need to build a lever, and I need to hook it up to that grate. And then we'll be done with the bottom floor of my headache. Except for this needs to be finished, and I need to close the hole in that thing over there. Boom, ba-dee-dee. How filled is Uwu getting? Damn it. Uwu's too filled. I do like, though, that no matter what we end up doing with Uwu, that I have it going through the temple first. So they get their little mistreatment, and then afterwards, we are using the water for more legit purposes, such as an Uwu room. Goes through the temple first, then the Uwu. It is caught in the eye of the Uwu, who then cries it unto our fort. As all great Uwus do. Connect you to a floodgate, not floor grate, floodgate. Need him to hook that up. That built construction wall. That other room got finished. You need to be obsidian block. Please do it in a slightly fast manner. Now my big issue is when the water gets up to this level, it will overrun the wall, but anywhere along the wall. That's kind of my big problem right now. I need to get this wall to be stable. Build construction wall, which means I have to start zippering back. And I can't even reach it. Can't even reach it, Captain. Build construction. because even this part of the ramp will be gone at that point. The uwu knows no bounds. It will stop for no man. All right, that wall got finished. We're just waiting for this man to hook up the lever. Now, I think if he's put a mechanism there, he doesn't need to access it anymore, right? Like, I legit think I might be done with having to drain the uwu of its cries. But I'm not 100 on it yet, so we'll just have to be careful. Because I think he grabs the other mechanism and he brings it to the lever, not the thing in question anymore. And then once he's done that, it's just done. Yep. We'll pull it to test, but we're already gonna make the assumption it works. Build construction wall. We just need to wall this off finally and we'll be good. And then the uwu tiers will be allowed to drain, and because they won't be allowed to build up above this level, I will be able to walk around the perimeter and secure the wall. Part of the problem I've now noticed is that includes securing out part of the uwu with wood. This needs to be a wooden wall up here. And we're having issues. So first of all, drain this water so it doesn't bitch. Drain that water. Run! Run, noble dwarf! All right, we're done. Uwu is allowed to operate at full tier potential. Because the rest of this, I can do without having to worry about drowning. All right, so we still have a large room, which is from Hellfire Skyrim, and a mediocre bedroom for Eldritch with a fist in it. Well, you said mediocre, but you requested a medium room. I need to change those words around. Medium room is like, requires a certain amount of quality to it. It's like medium quality. I know I said small. I don't know why I said small. It should be low. I should change those. Can I change those on this screen while I'm thinking about it? Edit rewards. I can. Channel points. Not the points, manage rewards. Small room is getting edited to low quality. Yeah, see, the description says low, but the name says small. A low quality room. Save that. Where is medium room? Edit you. Medium quality. And in large room, we'll get switched to high quality. Because the descriptions did say it. It was just not listed well in the title. All right. Remember when you had a song request activated and made it impossible to monetize videos on the YouTube? That wasn't even it. Like, I can't monetize anyways. I don't make money on YouTube. I don't have 1,000 subscribers. Really, what kind of the big problem is even with my system down, like maybe now it would work again. The issue was the 8-hour videos taking forever to do an edit with, right? That caused an issue. Then after that, I would have to go back and, because as I've said before, the 8-hour videos add like hours to the editing time. Add to that needing to pick out individual songs, and I was almost willing to deal with it. By itself, it would have been fine. The real issue came when YouTube would say, you can't show these videos in Europe, for instance, unless you remove these songs. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll work on those songs. So I'd remove those individual songs, and the sound would be fine, and I'd re-upload it, and then YouTube would go, oh, but now we've identified these other problems. So it would take one 8-hour chunk. I had to re-edit multiple times to get YouTube to shut up. And that's where the issue came in, is I don't know how many hours I lost literally on one video trying to get it up to YouTube to get YouTube to stop bitching. So I stopped doing the song requests for a bit, and I've also split them up into the 1-hour chunks. And one, I don't have to worry about taking the songs out. And the 1-hour chunks is just a breeze to edit when I have time to do so. I had yes, I did have a mopping accident in the uwu room. So I'm removing the floor and replacing it with a wall. Over here, it is made out of wood. And then when we get to the wall itself, it'll be made out of obsidian again. This is just so the middle of Uwu looks brown the way it's supposed to. It's just fucking absurd how the pressure system works. Because remember, the pressure would always just hit the river and be pouring out. But like, look at it's filling this room up to 7s.
I can't do that there.
Slowly, but it is. It is filling this room up to 7s. Now, the water cannot overfill once it does fill up to 7s, because the pressure of this room will force it to automatically update through to that, because that's not diagonal. It's still just crazy that the water pressure alone can fill up the room. It's still attached to the same waterfall. It is attached to the same river system. But the way the pressure system is working is slowly filling up this room. It's not just draining down there. Oh, so the show, right? I was discussing this earlier. There are some shows right now happening on for the anime season that are just bad. First of all, a lot of them are depressing. I don't think this season has any good ones. You guys are free to disagree with me if you so wish. If you think you are willing to put up with more weebitude than I am, so be it. Any chart? Is this gonna load from me on the other computer? First of all, no Tower of God seemed decent. I'll give you that one. That one seems decent. That's not the stupid one I'm thinking of. One of these is just dumb. It's so dumb, I want to continue watching it. It's dumb. Princess Connect Redive. I have no clue what is going on in this show. The show starts, there's some mech fairy. Mech fairy goes, well, I can't be with you right now. I gotta rebuild and all that good jazz. I'm gonna go dump you in the world. Good luck with that. I'm sending someone to help you. And the dude's like brain dead. The dude cannot talk. It's like, oh, well, he has amnesia. But to like a proper, he's just, he's just brain dead. He doesn't know words or anything. It's amazing. There's the elf who's trying to take care of him. She's bafflingly dumb. Like, every character in this show is so dumb, it is amazing that they get anything done. And then randomly at the very end, it has the ending and it shows like 30 waifus. Just 30 random anime chicks. I don't know why. I'm assuming maybe it'll show up in the show at some point. That's just what it decides to waste its time doing. It's a stupid show. It is mind-bogglingly stupid. The part that sold me on it though, where I was like, you know what, this is so stupid, I'm gonna watch it, is one chick is like, oh, look, there's a sentient mushroom. The episode was called Sauteed Mushrooms or something. The sentient mushroom. I'm gonna keep it and it's gonna be my pet. And then like the mushroom reveals itself to maybe be kind of evil-ish. Like, it says something that could be taken out of context. It's like, well, is it just saying mushroomy things or is it like actually evil? What is going on here? And then someone else grabs the sentient mushroom that has words and thoughts and feelings and just omnoms it. Right there, I was like, all right, I'll watch this show. That has got to be the goofiest thing. There is a sentient mushroom with feelings, and look, it's pressured to the end again. Holy shit. There is a sentient mushroom with feelings and verbiage and language, and they just ate it in one bite. And that is gruesome. That it was some gruesome shit. But Jamaica, they want to give you money. Jamaica will give you all the best money. That wall was supposed to have been made out of rock. If you don't believe in the Jamaica, how will you get the best money?
That ends that mandate.
That ends that mandate. All right. Uwu That ooh actually came out a little better than I thought it would. I'm not gonna lie. 'Cause here's the best part too. When I get this wall up and I close the thing, ooh will pressurize. Ooh will completely pressurize to 7 out of 7, and then we can drain it all and watch everything just disappear. This is supposed to end up possibly trying to pressurize past that. I don't know how to do that though. Because this is where it falls in, which means it's gonna have to fill this room to go that way. Which means we're gonna need another way to pressurize and not have it go backwards through the uwu. We don't want to pressurize backwards through the uwu. Probably what I should have done, if that's what I wanted to do, is that should have been a wall, that should have been an opening, that should have been a wall. But then I would have bled the mouth over, you know what I'm saying? So like gone over here and then gone up, something. Because right now pressure can go backwards as well as forwards. If I pressurize this up by 1, uwu will also pressurize backwards and flood the base. And then we'll all die because of uwu. And if you have too much uwu in life, things go wrong. You can only have so much uwu. Pressurize the uwu. Uwu backwards is uwu. The problem is, because that's what I'm saying, is like if we fill this pond up another Z level above this, like 1 up, then what will happen is the water will push down, enter uwu's eyes, go backwards, and come out of uwu's eyes like a horrible tear, and it will flood this. But the worst part is once it back pressures like that, you'll be getting pressure from whatever is sourcing this water as well as the waterfall. So you'll have double pressure, and this will drown the base twice as fast. We'll have too much cries in our uwu. Death by uwu. Now this one can be removed. Hopefully he's not dumb enough to stand on it himself when he removes it, or he will in fact drown. Build construction floor. I think we have plenty of time to build more of these. So we're gonna get more flooring out so I can do more wall. And then when I order these up, I will double back and start doing the bedrooms and other such requested rooms again. So I believe uwu is done and complete. We don't have to worry about uwu anymore. The best part is technically uwu is, oh, that's the issue. We don't need to go high. We need to go low. I've got the room too high. I just remembered that. The whole floor still needs to be brought down, guys. This was essentially a test of the uwu system. Like how they test the emergency systems? This was a test of your local uwu system. This is just a drill. Do not panic. We still need to remove like 3 Z layers from this entire thing. We're above the river by 3 Z layers. And I'm keep ordering the wrong material. That is the high point of the river. That's the high point of the uwu system. That's why it's built where it is. Because if you go up, you will pressurize the base, and I didn't want to pressurize the base. Still have plenty of obsidian blocks. Death by ooh, no cry. Just like how I'm doing death by Toxtricity and Sableye team? What the fuck? What are you saying? Death by Toxtricity? What is death by Toxtricity? I don't know what that means. This might be something simple, but I'm definitely just not understanding it with the right context. What is death by Toxtricity? All right, that's getting done. While they are ordering that, back to the requests. Medium quality room, mediocre bedroom with a statue of a fist in it for Eldritch. Eldritch, didn't you already have a room? You just messing with me now? Hellfire owns that room. Who owns this room? The Chulu owns that room. Dominate owns these rooms. Urvad. No. I'm guessing someone name died and their spouse got their room. There is now a room for sale. Coca-Cola 5 has a room. Zactos has a room. Sanctum has a room. Mooney the Human. I thought earlier you had requested a room, Eldritch. I guess I was wrong. Mediocre bedroom. Oh, that room's not mediocre. Morning Oak. How is Morning Oak down there? He did stand on it. You utter moron. He stood on it and deconstructed it below himself. Well, Morning Oak is dead. Utter jackass. Had to run AFK quick. All right, and I'm back. Don't worry, we were only watching people die. We were debating whether or not you had or had not requested a room already. I'm just gonna get these up. Wasn't there a... Is it still in here? I thought there was a splint in there somewhere. Utter moron. Build construction wall. Suppose I have to keep an eye out for that every time. Now will be Morning Oak. Toxicity is a Pomon. What's a Pomon? Path of Exile mon? You mean Pokemon? Previously credited the Beerzeum with the mug in it. You did request a room. Okay. All right, we are saving for another. Oh, I've been on action cam the whole time. Oh shit. All right, try to keep going. Five in cadence. Ah, a face. Like it's a fucking jump scare. Oh. Oh. The problem is when I'm looking at the redemption thing, it covers the little preview, so I don't know what the video is putting out. Oh. Do I have another door? Do not have another door. Should get another door. All right. First of all, door, cabinet, coffer. I think I already have another bed. Eldritch is requesting a what? Medium room? Medium quality room for Eldritch with a fist in it. All right. What type of room in it? Bedroom. Okay, I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, it's 8 door to door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be to here. I did one of them out of place. There, Eldritch's bedroom. You know, none of these two people have channel points for push-ups. Yo, no. Probably at some point, that's kind of the idea, truth be told, but not right now. Because too many of you have way too many points, and you would redeem them together. You'd be like, oh, you're limiting us to 5 push-ups for redemption? You would all whisper each other, and I would get slammed in 30 seconds. You would get anyone who has ever watched my stream onto the show to request in 30 seconds each other like 200,000 push-ups. I know you. I know you guys. Just like what happened when you all hooked onto the idea of shrubberies, you nut jobs. Oh, by the way, whose room is this? Are you watching right now? I updated someone's room. I do want credit for that. Hellfire Skyrim. If you were here, you have a giant owl in your office. I want credit for the owl in your office. The power of fist compels you. Yes, you shall be one with the muscles. Let not your muscles rule you. Instead, rule your muscles. I like to think I threaten people to death. Eldritch, you're like the hunter without a weapon in Rimworld. You don't hunt them, but you go finish them off. What type of room should go in the void space of Uwu? Nothing. Mostly because, damn, stone located. Well, you're digging below a river, jackass. No shit. Oh my. There's gonna be one more alert. Oh my god, I found some water! Holy water droplets, Batman! Who are my friends? Please, sir, do I have friends? As I was saying real quick though, before I forget, in Uwu, I don't think there can be because the outside of this is gonna have water. Like in order to get something into there, you'd have to go down and up, and it would kind of, if I had something in there, it would make Uwu less, stand out a lot less. So for the sake of sustaining the Uwu, I don't think we should put anything in the space, in the null space in between the Uwu. Now, who are my friends? Please, sir. My name is Stephen Robert, and I have friends, I believe. Please tell me upon whom I could count my friendship. Stephen Robert, you pray to Rash. Most often takes the form of a rotting male dwarf and associated with valor, death, and suicide. Your one and only close friend is Harold Beaver. And you have two friends that are haulers. Everyone else is a passing acquaintance or worse. Harold Beaver and the God of Suicide. I'm not making statements about your dwarven characters' pastimes, but I am assuming that involves a whole lot of, you just wouldn't understand. Praise Rash. Oh my god. Have you listened to this latest album? It's all about the pointlessness of life and how everything's just a struggle against the darkness. All right, build bed. Willow bed. Chest. Sitting coffer. Cabinet. Obsidian cabinet. Why did I build that door? Oh yeah, that door was for the other place. The Uwu door. Someday I will be Rash's holy knight. Would be the god of dong, beasts, and yak daughters. What? Yeah, okay, just want to make sure. With a statue of a fist. That was requested. Statue? Statue. Statue. Details. Image. Of a fist. How do you get... Does that count as an object? No. It count as a shape. I don't think I can do a fist. I think if I do object, I can do a gauntlet. Yes, I can do a gauntlet. I can't necessarily do a fist. One gauntlet. But if I can do the action, is there a way to make, be like, is clutched, is burning, is contemplating? The gauntlet that's contemplating? What would this be? Screaming? A fist that is screaming? A gauntlet that looks offended. feel like that would make sense. The laborious vision of whipping. It is an image of a gauntlet. The gauntlet looks offended. A screaming fist. You want screaming or offended? You should have said that. I love offended fist. All right, yeah, let's go with offended. All right, that'll get done. I feel like this would get done faster if I did the inner lip thing again like I did before. Build construction floor. Every one of these should probably have an inner lip. Obsidian block. I mean, I have tons of obsidian blocks anyways. If someone in chat could do me a favor, if you happen to remember, does anyone remember what the command is to remove the material from the thing you have built to like help make sure lag doesn't accrue when you do a lot of constructions? Because this is basically nothing but a shit ton of constructions. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? At some point, we're going to need that command. Because otherwise, we are counting every one of these squares twice. I don't think we need it yet, but it's going to come important soon. I say soon, some point in the near future. All right, let those get built. No clue. I don't build, I'm a dwarf. I dig. The gauntlet is constipated. No. Now, has he built the gauntlet? He has. Build statue. Put it smack dab in the middle. Assign this to Eldritch. And then go back to the other one and make sure Eldritch doesn't have this bed over here anymore. Where is Eldritch? Where could he be? Eldritch. Here you are. Wouldn't a statue of a table be a table? No, it's definitely a statue. Clean cons, thank you. Yeah, I don't see why not. It'd have to be two images of helmets massacring. It's a picture of helmets massacring helmets. All right, here comes the statue. We'll see what this already puts Eldritch to, because it's only a medium room, so he just needs what, decent? I've already forgotten what qualifies as what. I think decent is medium, and grand is high. Oh, it froze, and they walk over it. Oh, that's not a good decision. That is not a good decision in life. That is how people die. That is how people die. Don't walk over the giant ice fishing rink. Holy shit. Well, whatever. I guess we're building shit now. They can definitely reach all the way across. DH. We're gonna channel down through the ice so I can remove this wall so I can go fix the wall over there. That's the only way this is getting done. Up to the bedroom. Been built. Confirming the statue. This is an upset. Words. This is an exceptional obsidian statue of a gauntlet. The item is a rendition, laborious vision of whipping, an image of a gauntlet. The gauntlet looks offended. The image was commissioned by the Channels of Speaking, a local dwarven government. All right, Eldritch, what do we have you at? You need at least a decent. Fine quarters. I don't remember if fine is above decent already. I've already forgotten how this works. Room quality. I assume fine is above decent. Office, tomb, bedroom. Yeah. Fine is already one above decent. I've technically matched what you wanted. The worth of your room has already climbed enough because of that one statue. That's a lot of damage. All right, so medium room request complete. That still is Hellfire Skyrim's hunting supplies, which I'm definitely not just slowly avoiding. Hunting supplies, a room to hunting supplies that is high quality. Can't really do high quality, so it's gonna have to be large. Where do I do a large? I can cram a large in right here. How big would this be? That's the max I could do without breaching the outer wall. All right, we'll do that. We'll figure out how to devote this to archeries. That was 14 by 14? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That wasn't 14 by 14, was it? How big were you? 20 by 20, definitely 14 by 14. I can math. Where the hell did I get 14 by 14 from? Which means it would be on the 10. 10 and 11. There's your middle. That'll get dug out, and we'll start devoting that towards archery. Medium quality Casa del Car. No, Casa del Car. Casa del Car, yeah. What could possibly go wrong? Let's make a statue of helmets wearing helmets with helmets and helmetception. You know, just whenever my miner decides to stop sleeping. Oh, that's not even the miner, that's Hellfire. Wait, is Hellfire a miner too? Oh, there we go. Yeah, remove that wall, because I gotta go fix something over there. Did this get suspended? No. Still construction wall. I can order up to this. And then back here needs to be floored. Because that's the other area. So the reason why I'm building it here is, remember, this is kind of supposed to be the top, right? If the water can build up to this level, and then somewhere else, I let the water normally be at this level, right? The idea being that what I have for the drain right there releases the pressure. If it rebalances, you can flood the bridge coming from the left. I just don't have that bridge system working yet. So this ice is actually supposed to end up a lot lower. And apparently, when everything freezes, the uwu stabilizes in a series of 6. Now, I'm not going to say that perhaps under certain religions, this automatically implies that all uwus are in fact satanic. What I am going to say, though, is uwu. No, I did it wrong. Uwu. I forget which voice is which. Build construction wall. Setting block. NDBC. Why are there bolts over here that are forbidden? Make a statue of helmets, helmetception. All right. So I am up to date on those. Why did you just leave your shoes there? Who goes out to the random wall and leaves their shoes there? What the fuck? Why? I get that they're damaged, but did you have to leave them on the edge of the map? I have to build there, you moron. Watch, that's gonna stop me from building. I'm willing to bet that stupid shoes are gonna stop me from building. Just ordering up a lot of walls. Really don't have... There's nothing to go with this. Just bear with me, chat. Just ordering obsidian wall blocks 10 at a time. That old chestnut. I'm not moving up anymore. Caps lock was on, that's why. Wall. Let that get done. We can no longer worship Brash. We must all now worship the Uwu. Praise Uwu. Metal Uwu. Mecha Uwu. Uwu-zilla. Sephoru. What the fuck? Sephoru. Duwood. All right, so they're building that. The shoes did get brought out of the way. I genuinely thought that they wouldn't. So I can finish that now by building the obsidian blocks there. We haven't done the upper right corner, but build construction wall. Now I still have to do the upper left corner. I was about to secure that wall. Technically, it's Cluwood. Cluwood? Cluwood? What the f? You guys are crazy. Stop it. You're hurting my brain. Cluwood. Please say me, Cluwood. Buy my roses. Yo. I try not to. When discussing and teaching people things, particularly because the idea that this is friendly to new viewers and shit to Dwarf Fortress. This isn't about Dwarf Fortress, admittedly, but I try to not sound elitist about video games. Anyone should be able to know anything. And it's just whether or not you know something. However, I have recently been made aware of an article by the site Kotaku where they give out tips for playing Final Fantasy VII. And these have got to be the dumbest, simplest tips. I don't know how those people like stay in business, how their editors don't look at them and go, the fuck are you talking about? Aren't you here to write game things? Here are their tips for Final Fantasy VII. Follow with me now on these amazing tips for playing a JRPG. One of the tips is essentially explore the map. You'll find things. Holy shit, really? That's amazing. Such revolutionary concept. One of the tips is Cloud's limit break is useful. Huh. Never would have figured that out on my own. Another tip was Tifa's limit break is useful. Whoa. Some of the stupidest shit. The wisdom. Straight up. The third one was like, they had 3 separate ones where they went Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith, and they said their limit breaks are useful or something like that. And it's like, well, no shit. I'm trying to see if I can track this down again. Let's talk about the ending, easy mode and normal mode's too hard. Tips for playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Regular attacks don't do much. Build up better. Yeah, I get it. The new game is more around your special attacks and shit, but it's just such a weird statement. Unless you build right, regular attacks never do much. Rely on range characters to heal. Don't use your melee characters as your healers. Wow. Holy shit. Next, you'll be saying that in a JRPG, if there's a character that has a stat that increases healing, the character with the highest of that stat should be your healer. Oh. 10 out of 10. Fucking world revolutionary shit. Use the auto cure materia on an ally so that they will heal you automatically. Elemental materia is useful in Final Fantasy VII. Cloud's triple strike ability is useful. Tifa's Star Shower ability
is useful. Air spray ability is useful. To find treasure in dungeons, go where your party isn't. I try not to be elitist about video games and tips and shit. However, I will say that I really, really question who needed some of those tips. I don't understand what is going on in the world where someone is needing some of those tips. I did Final Fantasy VII as but a wee child, and I was able to figure that out. And I made stupid mistakes, mind you. I sold some of my early materials for money. I'm not saying that I played the game perfectly. Oh, no. But use your limit breaks and use your special abilities because they're useful. Explore the map. In a JRPG, your tip is to explore the map. What the balls? I watched a 20-minute video to learn how to play Kingdom Come Deliverance. So I boiled down to Just Block. Just Block is actually a running gag between me, Shadow Fox, and another friend of ours, because he got Kingdom Come Deliverance and he doesn't like it and he doesn't think the gameplay is good. And we kept telling him that the combat was hard because he needed the block, he needed to do the parry, and he wasn't. So he doesn't play the game anymore, which was kind of funny. Mind blown. Try saving your game to return to it later. And swords can't cut armor. Remember, you win by reducing enemies' hit points to 0. If your HP goes to 0 first, you lose. Final Fantasy VII tips: don't die, get good. I'm not reading that third one. And finally, most importantly, play the game. Tip 1, install the game. That's what I'm saying. Like, at some point, there's a thing that's just so simple. It's like, they're fucking around with me, right? Like, that's what's happening right now. Use abilities. Have the AI people automatically heal you when you get hurt. Who has not figured out by now to not use the team to automatically heal you? As much as I don't like the games, I guarantee you that anyone who's doing like Final Fantasy VII Remake right now has probably, if they never played the original Final Fantasy VII, has probably done a Kingdom Hearts game. And if they haven't figured out healing from Kingdom Hearts, there is no hope for them. If they haven't figured out healing from Kingdom Hearts, they're not going to figure it out from your tip sheet. Hashtag learn to play. I'm in trouble with the game? Check if your controller's plugged in. If you look, I didn't read out all the tips. That's kind of what one of the tips was. One of the tips was like, hit the button on your controller to do things. Essentially, they have scan. They put in scan from Final Fantasy VIII. And if you hit like the PlayStation select button or something like that, then you can see the information. If you read it, I'm willing to bet the game tells you that. I'm willing to bet that if they had the Final Fantasy VIII scan mechanic, you'll be able to figure that out just fine. A friend of mine was having issues in Baldur's Gate. I told him to read the manual. Yeah. Derpadoo. Toot-a-roo. Fucking baffles me. I don't know what annoys me more, though, is the idea that they wrote that article and either they genuinely thought people were learning from it, or the idea that there are people that are reading that article that are learning from it. I don't know which annoys me more in that thought. Because the thing that sticks out to me is it's Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? Which means whoever's doing it, if you're looking for like a remake of a game, you probably already know that genre pretty well. Like this isn't some new IP or something like this. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something that this is already drawing from. There is already the basis for which someone can draw the information to gather what they need. If somebody's doing the game, they already know the genre. Like if this was a new IP, a genre-defining thing, I would understand the tips. But really, all those are just generic JRPG tips that'll work in any JRPG. And someone who's going to be playing Final Fantasy VII Remake has probably played any or every other JRPG. So it really isn't that helpful. It isn't. It's not helping anybody. That's like a new first-person shooter game comes out and your thing is, oh, shoot the enemy. Tip number 1, shoot the enemy that's shooting at you. Oh, is that what you do in a first-person shooter? Oh, I could never figure that out. Just generic, not anything to a game. If they weren't using the name Squall, right? They use Squall, Tifa, and Aerith. Let's take out the names, because that is what's specific to Final Fantasy VII. And I'll grant you that. That is technically a tip specific to the Final Fantasy VII, is saying their names. If we take it out, it's main character 1's special ability is useful. Main character 2's special ability is also useful. Main character 3's special ability, wow. The one that heals people, that's really useful. That's what they said. That's what they said. The only thing that made it a Final Fantasy tip was you didn't say main character 3, you said Tifa and Aerith. That's it. When Final Fantasy originally came out of the show, Hands, who didn't just stare at Tifa. Literally tons have admitted to doing that. I don't know how you're talking about. These are all lies. I, as a child of that age, definitely did not do that because I'm a proper child. But I see we have hit the hour mark. So for those of you who watch after the fact on YouTube, on the YouTube archive channel, thank you all so much for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.